My name is Lana and I'm 9 years old. Sports I like to do are swimming, running.
Good job, Lana, go!
I like to do gymnastics a lot, playing volleyball. I also like to play soccer for fun. I do long jump. I also do javelin.
Nice.
On August 21st, 2014, Lana was about 18 months old. She was getting taken to daycare that day, and I had just wrapped up my meeting at work, and somebody came into the conference room and they go, "Well, your husband's here." He was standing there at the front desk and he was visibly like crying. All he could get out was Lana daycare lawnmower. The blade from the lawnmower had severed 2 of the main blood vessels, and one of the nurses there met us and she said, "We're gonna put you over here in this room and would you like a chaplain in here?" It all kind of sank in. I was like, this is pretty serious. And you know, it took us a minute to you know, pull ourselves together, and eventually they allowed us to get back to the room. It basically looked like a grizzly bear had grabbed a hold of the back of her leg and just ripped it to shreds. We hadn't really come to terms that we were going to have to amputate, and then I think it was around like the 4th or 5th surgery, all of the decay that had happened, it basically made the decision for us. That was probably the hardest thing we've ever had to do, because you're sending her back with 2 feet and then she's coming out with 1. Come on, let's go get him. You ready? Let's go get him. Lana got out of the hospital. She had, I think it was around like 6 months of physical therapy that she had to do.
Show me, let's go, show me. Look at you go, Miss Lana. What is it?
A foot.
A foot, that's cool. What else do you have?
A little leg.
A little leg.
Lana's an amazing kid. She has a smile that will light up the room. She has a very quiet confidence. Lana and her family have been involved with Challenge Athletes Foundation for several years. They started off by going from their home in Wichita, Kansas to drive out to a swim clinic that we were hosting in Denver.
Go, Lana!
When I hit that water, I know that I'm gonna have fun. I just really like water.
Her being able to see that there were other kids there just like her, that really opened her eyes.
CAF provided Lana with travel grants to go all over the country. She's gone to Denver for swim clinics, San Diego for surfing, Oklahoma City for Endeavor Games.
Go, 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 go!
The money that we have saved up goes towards her medical expenses, and so for us to be able to come up with additional funds to get to events like that, it would be very difficult.
Come on, Lana!
I remember she said, "I just feel like I belong here." And I was like immediately in tears. This is critical. Like, she has to be around people that are just like her, because she needs that moment where she feels like she can just be herself.
So Kinnison is like a really good friend. We both like swimming. We both like all the same sports, and we both have prosthetics. That's like really big for me. CAF impacts my life because it brings people together that are just like other people, because you don't see prosthetics every day. You know, but when you're in CAF community, like on a trip for CAF, you see prosthetics every day. I feel like when I'm here, I'm like somewhere I belong and somewhere where I feel free. I am the only one in my school who has a prosthetic. At school, there is some tough things that do happen. People think I can't swim well or run well because I have a disability.
Emily contacted me recently about girls in Lana's school bullying her because of her prosthetic leg. And so I was able to connect Lana's family with Bethany and Annie, these 2 young ladies who both grew up with limb differences.
They really like boost you up. They try to tell you like, hey, you got this, you know, and they also tell you how to do it.
This is something that we do a lot through CAF. Having that kind of role model who has experienced the same things that I will experience can be a life-changing situation.
I'm not gonna be bullied or treated differently just because I look different. I don't wanna be that person in depression just because they have a disability. I wanna be the person who can be like a kid and be able to run, be able to swim, be able to do all the sports that I do. I wouldn't be able to do these things without CEF.